So day 44, and I forgot to do the video last time, so this is what I did last time. Dig all this out, clear all that out, clear a lot of these paths, take all brambles back. Today's job is to take all that back and try and take a lot of this out. Cleared this path. This is all sort of falling down, so just figuring out what to do with it. That should be all the paths clear. But yeah, you can see it's a proper jungle in this section, but we've cleared this now. You can see there's a patio under there, path, steps. This is all for burning today to help burn off all the green stuff. That's why it's been sat here drying out. And then, yeah, and you can see the orchard areas sort of coming together. We've left a load of the smaller ones in so they can get bigger this year. And then I can take them out. There's loads of hazel there, which would be absolutely great for increasing the species diversity in the woodland. I'm also just going to take them all out and put them in my tree nursery. So yeah, it's all productive and all good. And yeah, we'll see how far we get on. I think I should be able to get pretty much everything cleared today now. And I want paths cleared and then probably get hedge trimmed as well. There's a privet hedge running right the way up there. Try and get that done as well. So in all of this, there's only 5 bits of non-green wood, and in the fire I'll be having all day, there'll only be them 5 bits of green wood. If you stack a fire well, you can burn anything in any conditions. You've just got to build it well. As soon as you've got a flame going inside the core, get your green stuff on. That acts as a massive blanket around it. You've still got loads of air coming in under the bottom to feed it. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's going, but she'll be roaring in there. See, sort of bits of tinder stacked up through in amongst all these branches. These are all green. They've dried a little bit, but they're still green. And then I've got the green stuff on top straight away, because then that acts as an insulating blanket. So as that fire's getting going at the bottom, all the heat's going into the wood above rather than it being lost straight out the top of the fire. It's also drying out the green stuff. So then you end up turning it into a bit of a blast furnace inside. And once you've got a core going, you'll struggle to put it out. So yeah, that's how you get, well, burn green stuff. And there you can see how the tinder's just pulling the flames through it, so you're getting lots of different pockets of fire, and they'll all sort of build into a massive crescendo. Oh, strangely, the name of the game is if you see flames, cover them. So that way you're constantly insulating the heat and reusing that heat to warm up the next piece of wood to burn. That looks like it's smoking like mad, but the vast majority of that is just steam because all of that's green. But see, it is doable. What's left 10 minutes later, because while I was trimming the hedge, it burnt through. It'll keep going all day now, but you see, you have to keep feeding it shed loads. So this is more than a bit random, but there just happens to be roadworks that are running exactly from where I've dug up to here. So right along here, right now it'd be utterly terrifying when a bus comes through, so people can actually walk safely. So it's just another little bit of serendipity in my life, but yeah, makes it all worthwhile. Certainly seeing that now. Actually burning moss. You just got to keep it moving, but because you've got the embers there, it'll just keep on going. It is doable. So that's this pathway clear. We won't discuss how I got these ones off the top, but I did leave them ones there because that's just asking for trouble. That's all that cleared. I just made a start on this privet hedge. It needs a foot off the top, 6 inches off the side. It's about 20-30 metres long. It is too hot to be working in this, and this is basically like working up and down Crag Road all day, so it is that angle. Well, I got so far along, but if I'm honest, my shoulders are just knackered. I've just too much upper body work in this temperature. Yeah, I can't really do much more above head work, so leave it. It's not worth damaging myself or injuring the hedge trimmer. So yeah, that's that job done. Well, not done, but for today. Well, just come to see the bubbies. I just finished up Rob's, and unfortunately one of them is not as well. So we're going to attempt bottle feeding.
Just tried him on his bottle, but he doesn't really want to seem to take it, so I'm just giving him some of my body warmth because he seems to be shivering a bit. Let's see how he does.
Well, we've just got some food in him, so hopefully he'll be doing alright. I'm currently getting bounded around by this one. I think that's the third born because it was the biggest, so that's Matt. That's Garth, and Dan's the sickly one, I think. Yeah, I think that's the way that they were born. So yeah, I'll have to keep him coming, checking on him, check it's alright. There's people that are like very
much better practice of all this than me coming and checking on them regularly. I'm coming here to see them basically. I've just been completely and utterly schooled by a lad on sheep and everything. It's been great, learnt loads of stuff.
Just too cute.
The guy I was just chatting to, he said that ordinarily if you've got 3 lambs on one sheep, you normally just pull one off and have him as a pet because of this exact thing. So the chance that he may have to come off and be a pet, but we're going to try the natural method as long as possible because she does seem to be a good mum, but 3 mouths to feed and you've only got 2 teats, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, that's probably the cutest thing ever. A lamb that looks like a cow that's tiny.
Oh, I can't wait for mine to be this big. Hopefully be this friendly. Yeah, my upper body was a little bit tired, so this way I'm working downhill. Do you know what I mean? I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, there's a reason you have 3 children. That way you get a sacrificial lamb. Oh, yeah, you go grab me a screwdriver, Dad. You don't need to foot it. Nothing will go wrong. Yeah, that shaking is me shaking. That was close. I think I'll just take a nice little rest on this solid roof. Job's done, I'm still alive, and as Dad described it, slightly more fun than a home vasectomy. Hey, look at that, they've actually started to get the faces in there. Chucking some scran out at sunset. Bit of supper. So that's day 44. Yeah, it was another good day. To be honest, it was absolutely knackering working at Rob's. It's one of the things that I sort of underestimated is you're on Crag Road, so it's just up and down and up and down. It's all steps and yeah, just knackering on a really, really sunny day because today there's not been a cloud in the sky. But yeah, it was good. I also went off and I had to get the wood for going Wharton Preschool, which I'm planning on doing on Friday if I have time. Yeah, that's a big question mark. But yeah, Dan's ill, I know. Well, we've got some milk in him, and hopefully once got some milk in him, he'll be have a bit more energy and stand and go to mum. He suckled initially, so hopefully he'll get back up. He's the smallest. It's one of these things. Nature works by putting lots out there and seeing what survives, and hopefully he will. Almost certainly will, and if not, he'll just have to become a pet lamb, and then I'll probably need somebody to look after him. Yeah. I really shouldn't have said that because now I'm going to be inundated with I want a pet lamb. But yeah, no, well, if he needs to, he'll be dealt with properly. He's not actually at the holding, so everyone's saying, "Oh, can I come to the holding and see the lambs?" The lambs aren't at the holding; they're down at Greenland's farm village thing to make sure they get the absolute best care possible. Because I'm learning, as I said earlier, I've got absolutely schooled by a guy that's not got hair on his chin, and it was good. He didn't even laugh at me when I was doing silly things, which were not anything bad to the animals, but like, I'll be honest, I had my hoodie off and I was wrapping it around him, making sure it was nice and warm, and the guy just came and was like, first time you've had sheep in it. I was like, yeah, and he didn't laugh at me, which I did thank him for because I probably did deserve laughing at. But anyway, it's all a big learning curve. Every day's a school day, and I've learned a lot today. So yeah, don't work on Crag Road, and 3 lambs can be a little more difficult. There's the highlights. Anyway, let's see what day 45's got to offer.